There wasn't going to be any survivors of this conflict. No tales will be told of this night, he promised as he turned and saw Joe stumbling into a crowd of garbage cans. The noise of the crashing cans seemed to be ear-shattering. Jamel bolted after Joe. With the 9mm aimed, Jamel squeezed off a shot. It missed. Joe made it past the entrance of the alleyway. Shit, Jamel muttered, realizing there could be eyes all over the place because of those 2 fucking loud-ass gunshots. Those fucking garbage cans didn't help either. Jamel fired another shot. The impact of the bullet spun Joe around as he stumbled to the ground. He was just beyond the curb and started crawling desperately into the middle of the street. Jamel's speed increased. Breathing hard, Jamel kicked Joe square in his ass, catapulting him into a 2-foot slide on his stomach and chin. With his foot, Jamel flipped Joe over onto his back. He wanted to see this motherfucker's eyes before he let him have it. Staring down at Joe with a warped smile, Jamel slowly raised his 9mm. "Jamel, please, man," Joe Rockhead slurred from the pain. "He came at me first. I ain't have a choice, man." Zick, zick. The 2 bullets ripped into Joe's skull, causing his whole body to jerk and flinch with tremendous force. Jamel turned and quickly walked towards his Lexus. He sighed with anger, realizing Danielle saw him kill Joe Rockhead. Damn it! He didn't want her to ever see anything like this. Shit! But it was too late to change all that. Unscrewing the silencer, he hastily scanned the surrounding buildings to see if anyone was looking. He saw nothing out of the norm. Jamel stuffed the silencer in his pocket and tucked the hot automatic in the front waist of his pants. Jamel snatched open the door, jumped in, slammed the gear in drive, and sped off. He maneuvered the Lexus around Joe's body, sprawled in the street. With excitement still racing through his bloodstream, Jamel said to Danielle, "What did you see?" Danielle was aghast. You killed him?" When she turned and made eye contact with Jamel, something frightening bubbled inside the pit of her stomach. His expression was scary. It took a fraction of a second for her to catch on. "I ain't see, heard, or know a damn thing. Absolutely nothing." Jamel smiled broadly. He always knew Danielle was a trooper. Now he would find out if she was really built like that. He prayed she didn't fail the test, because he sure would hate to kill something as fine and perfectly stacked as Danielle. Meanwhile, a woman named Deborah Holmes crashed from the front door of the tenement building next to the alleyway where the murders occurred, screaming, "Joe! Joe! Oh God, please, Joe!" She frantically latched onto his dead body, crying profusely. She told him not to fuck with Jamel and them damn drugs. And how the hell could he even think he could come back out here after killing 2 of Jamel's workers? Stupid, stupid, stupid. If he had only listened. Moments earlier, Deborah heard the 2 shots and rushed to her window. She saw a double-parked Lexus with a woman inside the passenger seat. The car window was rolled down and the brown-skinned woman was smoking a cigarette. Deborah almost became frantic when a closer observation revealed it was Jamel's girlfriend. A few seconds later, Deborah saw Joe stumbling from the alleyway, fell, and started crawling into the middle of the street. Then, right on Joe's heels, she saw Jamel approaching with a gun in his hand. When Jamel stood over Joe, pointing the gun, she was seconds from screaming out the window for him to stop. But common sense told her to be easy. Real easy. Then, silent flames leaped from the gun. Joe's body jerked from the impact. It took every drop of energy for her not to rush out the apartment until Jamel fled the scene. With blood covering her hands, Deborah sprung to her feet and ran back inside of her first-floor apartment and dialed 911 with trembling fingers. "Hello, is this the police?" Crying hysterically, she said, "Jamel Neves killed my man."